If you need it, put it on an Amazon list. The link. They can't help that they were born outdoors. My mom had her cat disappear for days. My folks went around town looking for him. Meanwhile, a little girl came to the house with a cat and asks my half-awake dad, "Is this your cat?" He said yes. Problem solved. Problem was that it wasn't our cat. The old cat finally came home and now we had two cats. It didn't even look at all like the cat I love cycling and cat's vintage shirt old one either, lol. Funny thing is the new one was much nicer than the old one. We got him in overnight for a few really cold nights in the winter, but he's pretty happy just hanging out. He's pretty chunky now, so maybe a few more houses are feeding him too. I believe this. Cat I love cycling and cat's vintage shirt. Tank top. V-neck. Ladies' tee for men and women. Tank top. V-neck. About 36 hours later I hear him screaming. Scared. I at him for bolting. He knows better. We slept as we've never slept before. A full home and a happy heart and a big old ginger bastard on my chest. We put a whistle tracker on our indoor-outdoor cat, and he definitely has a few places in the cat I love cycling and cats vintage shirt neighborhood where he spends most of his time. We got the tracking collar mostly for peace of mind, but now that I'm living away from family it makes me really happy to see what he's doing in real time. It makes me feel a little less far away. That happened to us. We think the neighbors moved and brought him with them, and then he must have escaped again. Thankfully he was microchipped. He came home and is still living and grumpy as can be, lol. Official cat I love cycling and cats vintage sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. There are two cats who love my yard and will afternoon sleeping out there some days. I haven't been seeing them too much lately, and I think something happened to the really friendly one because I haven't seen it in months. The other guy popped up yesterday though and just stared at me when I walked outside and interrupted his nap. This continued for a long time until one of the neighbors' couples of houses away saw what was going on and told me it is their cat, but they had taken a cat I love cycling and cat's vintage shirt dog, and the cat did not want to come in anymore. She did, but only very reluctantly. They asked if it was any trouble for me. I said it's fine. And I already felt like she was one of mine, so they wanted to buy me cat food to feed her. And I continued to let her in. Other products.